we haven't had that 40-minute game and everybody had their game. You know, it's like the perfect wave. You know, you're trying to find the perfect wave. You go all over the world, and so we've shown great strides and great moments. But you know, I don't know how to really answer that question other than we haven't seen our best game yet. Be exciting if we get there.
There are ways that this team can get better. Now, it seems that you've got the defense down pat, and you do enough on offense. Just how can this team get better?
I think we have to rebound the ball better. I think that's going to be a big part moving forward. And then, you know, the last 3 games we've done a better job in handling the ball and not turning it over as much. I think that's those are 2 areas that we can constantly get better. And defensively, we've been playing at a good level. We just got to finish better on the rebounding. And then offensively, you know, we've done a decent job sharing it. It's just some of the turnovers. You know, we just need to get better with that.
You have Ahmir back? Ahmir?
That's a good question. I think he's back today. Yeah, he'll be back here today.
So
Yeah, he's back today.
I'm almost positive.
He'll
It was
make the
either,
trip.
I don't know if he was going to be able to make it to practice, but he's coming back today.
He'll be back tonight.
Okay.
Any concerns, Ahmir, missing the time? Because he's been hurt a lot too. Has he been able to practice?
No,
that
he
much?
was ill. That's what in Arizona, he was ill. He wasn't hurt, and so he's a guy. You know, he plays multiple positions. Had a really good game against Utah, shooting the ball. Like he's a better shooter than his numbers portray. He's a very good rebounder, block shots. You know, sometimes having different looks at the center position causes problems with certain players. You know, it just poses different element problems. But he's a huge part of what we do, and so you know, having him back is obviously a great thing.
You mentioned you've got to get better at rebounding.
Yeah.
Is that something that's more difficult to do out of the zone, or is it technique? Is it want to? I know it's a combination.
You know what it is? It's really you know, where focus goes, energy grows. You know, like you gotta make it. In the zone, you're rebounding areas, and so it just goes back to getting guys focused on when it goes up. Even if I'm closing out, that we're going back. It's really areas, and sometimes I think we watch a little bit too much. Certain teams like Colorado were really aggressive going to the glass. Utah, Arizona State, like they're focused on doing that. And the more that we can do that, because our defense is good enough to get them to miss. Now, if we can retain it, now you know sometimes transition's your best offense. That's where you can get easy baskets. Defenses aren't set, and so that becomes a really you don't have to be the best in the league, but I think if we can go from wherever we are, 12th or 11th to 6th or 7th, those are big difference pieces in terms of being a really, really good team, and we're going to focus on that in practice.
Is that because? I'm sorry, Coach. Sorry, I just thought. Is that because guys aren't coming back because they're after the shot goes up? Are they already anticipating we're going to get the rebound and we're going to go to transition?
I think sometimes, like I remember playing and you would think, oh, he's got the rebound.
Right.
Well, you can't think that. You got to make sure everybody's kind of come back, and it's trained. You go back into the paint. When you have a lot of the teams that we play, a lot of teams might shoot 50% of their shots are 3-pointers. Well, a lot of 3-point shots, a lot of long shots are long rebounds, and so the guard area is a critical part. Those long rebounds. But that also, if you rebound that, you're already in your what? Already in your transition. You're at the foul line, and everybody else is where? Under the basket. And so we need to be able to take advantage of those opportunities. Because when your defense is really good and you get them to take that shot and it's a long rebound, and you can score off that. Those are energy plays.
That first Cal game was just about a dead heat at intermission.
Yeah.
What'd you do in the second half to pull away? You got to do again.
We defended. There was that sense of urgency. They play hard. The one thing, they've got a young team, but boy, they compete. They play hard. They're young guys. Matt Bradley shot the ball exceptionally well. He's one of the best shooters in the league. But they're attackers. Like they attack the glass, they attack the paint. They go to the foul line a lot. We got to be able to defend without fouling, keep them in front as best we can, and also mark the shooters. And if we can do that, and like I said, finish with rebounding, those are things that we can control. You know, regardless if you're playing Cal, Stanford, Arizona State, whatever it is, those are things that we have to do better. And they just pose that challenge. We just got to keep them in front and make sure we defend without fouling.